What happened at the speeches was an unconscionable travesty. That little bitch Tammy Metzer wanted to make a fool out of me. Well, it wasn't gonna work.
Social satire about high school, but also these two main characters were very, how would you describe them?
Realistic.
You use voiceover in a lot of different ways. In this movie, they had 4 different characters' points of view in voiceover.
Right.
People are so ungrateful.
We used a Morricone song track from a movie, an old Western called Navajo Joe, which we started out as a joke using, but then we realized that it was really fun. And actually what Alexander said about Tracy in this sequence is that with that music, you just love her. So when we're talking about her not being totally likable, he felt this was something that helped. And there's a scream at the beginning of it, so we just kept reusing it, and then we used it like 2 other times in the movie, so whenever Tracy's really stressed, she hears this screaming in her head, and that was just a joke. And then he told me that a couple of years later that Quentin Tarantino had pulled him aside and said that he was jealous that Alexander was the first one to use a Morricone track in another different movie. That movie, we did everything in it. I mean, we have dissolves, we have freeze frames, we have split screens, we have, everything. Music's changing all the time, and voiceover, and that's what's kind of fun about it. We just did everything.
Because it's a wild story, too. And
yeah.
So it's sort of...
And it's a microcosm of,
And the energy of youth and high school, and it's like style works when it's used appropriately for what you're trying to tell,
Right.
And it just was so appropriate for that.
Yeah, exactly.